Hello, welcome to 2017 and welcome to a new series that I'm probably going to call something along the lines of Wonderkid Profiles, which probably should have been done about 2 or 3 months ago. 2 months ago. Yeah, 2 months ago when the game came out, but I've only just got round to it because, well, it just took a long time to holiday through 10 years. It didn't, it took about a day, which is actually pretty bad in itself, probably because I weren't that committed to holidaying for it. I were doing other things at the same time. But yeah, we're going to be looking at players that I found as Wonderkids when I did the first video, which was the first 3 videos I suppose, which are the defenders and goalkeepers, midfielders and attackers Wonderkids. So we're taking the shortlist from that, we're taking majority of the players that I can find transparent pictures for, and we're going to be looking at them through a 10-year period and seeing how they develop. And, well, easiest person to start with is one of the top 2 players that are classed as Wonderkids. She's Anthony Martial, obviously Man United player. They signed him obviously pretty recently for a hefty fee, which I'm pretty sure is more than that. It says 36 million, he's worth 31. His stats are already really good. So if we look at him now, in his preferred position, which is an inside forward, he has 10 crossing, 17 dribbling, 15 finishing, 15 first touch, 11 long shots, passing, technique, composure, flair, football vision, acceleration and pace. So we're going to, for his, we're looking at stats growth, there we're going to pay attention to. We're not going to do it like, I'm not going to go, oh, like in my 4th season, I'm going to cross is going to by 10. We're just going to have like a vague look over a couple of them and see if they've actually improved. So, I will come back for the next season, which I've already got, and then we can see if he's changed places, if he's still worth 31 million, 110 grand, he's still at United. In all the saves I've done, he is prone to moving to somewhere like PSG for a shit ton of money. So we'll just have to wait and see. So we are 1 year in the future. It's 2017, so it's the end of the first season. So we'll have a look at Martial. When I get his name, he's still at Man United. So we'll have a look at how he's doing. He's now valued at 37 million, so that's 6 million more than he's worth. He's still on the same contract, I believe. I didn't check when it was ending, but he's still on the same wage. We need to have a gander at how he's done this season, actually. I mean, he's still 21 because his birthday, isn't it? His birthday's in December. So he's not still 21, he was 20. This season. He played 33 games in league. He got 4 goals and 5 assists. That's a bit... His average rating weren't great either. It's kind of disappointing actually for him. International appearances, I believe, did go up as well. I didn't actually keep record of what they were before, which I need to do next time, sorry. But looking at Man United, did they get anything this season? Competitions. They don't still win Champions League. They didn't win the league. They were runners up. They came second in league. Probably should show it like this. It looks a bit better. But you see, they came second on goal difference of 2. Ouch. Just as a thing, you'll notice the league tables quite a lot because they'll be the same each time because this is the same 10 years for every player. So players could just be different because if you're saved, they're going to bound to be different. No one's ever going to be exactly the same. No one's going to grow like that. Except for probably players like Martial and Rashford, who will probably always be world beaters if you play them right, I suppose. Well, Europa League, they were also runners-up, which sucks for them. Well, it probably doesn't help that from the looks of it, they did play Barca. That's probably not... That's not going to help them much when you're playing Barca in final. So, yeah, first season... Interesting. Average rating weren't good, goals weren't good, assists weren't good. Did he get some stat change? I'm sure, I think he did. I know I said, okay, I've got a book, so if you wonder what the page changing is, it's because I've just noted down what his stats were before. This is going to be, I didn't realise how long these videos are actually going to be, because they're all going to be pretty long. Because it's 4 minutes in, it's only first season. But, well, his crossing improved, his dribbling went down. His finishing went down. His first touch stayed the same. I'm not going to go for all of them. I think he's become no, his pace is exactly the same. It's when he gets to his peak, I'm classing his peak at about 27, just because it's a decent age. And at about 27, his stats should have probably reached the highest they're going to be. His media description was a Wonderkid. Is no longer. He's just classed as a winger. So it's because I don't know if they're classing he's 21, but hopefully Martial's second season at Man United can be better and they can actually win something. I just realised something that I wanted to check first. Because I don't know what they do with the FA Cup, because... No, they didn't win it a season before, that's what I wanted to check, just to make sure. So yeah, we'll load up second season. Right, so here we are, it's the 3rd of July 2018, and we'll have a look at Anthony Martial and see what he's doing now. Still at United. His value's dropped, that's the first thing I've noticed. He's only dropped by $500,000, he's 22, he's got 10 more French caps. Yeah, so he's 22, he's still on the same contract, which expires in 3 years. I think his dribbling, no, it's still dropped. None of his stats are really improving that much. I think his crossing keeps jumping up a little bit. But that's how he did this season. He only had 21 games. And a worse average rate than last season. He only had 3 goals and 1 assist. What's happening to him here? Did he pick up an injury? He'll have 2 months. That probably has so much to do with the lack of appearances. And if United, we'll look at how they did in the league actually first before I get into like have they signed anyone. So winners of the league were Arsenal again. United finished second, the second time in a row. So okay, they finished second, but Jesus Christ, Arsenal had a bloody great season. They only lost twice to Palace and Stoke. Of all teams. And it was to Palace and Stoke. My beloved Sunderland got relegated. But have United been signing players? I don't know who this is. Mario Gaspar, actually. Don't get sidetracked. Did they sign anyone last season? They didn't. Jesus Christ. It's an FD signing. Right, so they've not signed any wingers. So, are they just not using him? Right, they must be. He's a bloody great player. I suppose he's playing on a wing where there's not much competition, really. I suppose unless they're playing like Januzaj and Lingard. Which is, I feel, unlikely. Except from Lingard, I suppose, but Depay getting in? I don't know, he's not playing that much. Rashford's playing, which is nice, because that's going to make a fun video when he comes up. Because he will be. I won't do him in a row, but... Yeah, so we'll just segue back to Martial. And he's had no player matches at all. It's just, he's not having a good time at United. I really think he either needs to get up his performances, or move. Which I mean, he usually does move at about this time. Usually somewhere at, like, as I said, like PSG, the French club, like I don't know. You never know. I don't either, because I've not even looked at where any of these players have ended up. So it's all new for me as well. So yeah, we'll load in his 3rd season and see if he's actually improved and actually playing well. Oh, Martial, please. Please have... What the fuck? Sorry, that's just odd. I've got a bit sidetracked by that, but let's have a look. Please have... Still at United. His value's gone up. He's broken back up to this, and his stats have actually improved. I can see that already. That he's finishing... Come back, but he's got 10 more caps for France. His contract, he did sign a new 3-year contract. But he increased his contract by 3 years, should I say. On the same wage. Please. Oh, thank God. He had a good season. Thank you. Right, 36 appearances, 19 goals. 4 assists, 1 player at match. Now that's impressive, actually. 1 player at match rate. So he did pretty well. This season, good improvement from last season. That means a whole 16 more goals. Did he pick up any injuries? No new injuries, which is great. No, obviously no wage change, which is weird. I thought if he wanted a new contract to get more money. But I suppose beyond 110 grand isn't that bad, to be honest. I think I've missed a tournament, actually. Did I miss a tournament? Yeah, I did. I missed the World Cup. France came 3rd. There you go. Shit. That's not what I want to do. It's a good job the only thing behind it is my channel. Oh, France came 3rd in World Cup, so we can go back to Martial now. Right, United. Come on. Come on, you finished, right, you can see they're the current holders. So, right, Martial has won the Premier League. That's not for 2 years in a row, that's not very good. What? What? Oh my God! They both... Watford have been randomly chosen over Bournemouth after both teams finished on 47 points with the same record. That's mad. I've never seen that before. That's it. Wow. How do two teams go through a season, both getting 13 wins, 8 draws, 17 losses, 46 goals, 55 goals? For and against. That's mad. Sorry, I've never seen that happen. I didn't even check what United won last year. So we'll have a gander. So they won the league this season. Obviously runs up last season. Runs up at Europa League first season. No other glory from looks of it. They obviously won the championship. Oh wait, runners up of the EFL Cup is further down than thought it were. Runners up a Community Shield that first season. Under 18s Cup doesn't matter, because Martial's not under 18. Well, he's improved for this season. I mean, it's his third season. His value's improved. You can see his stats are going up. He's now 23. And he looks like he would be a pretty heavily capped French player. So we will have a look at his fourth season and see if he can continue this good form. Right, so in 2020, it's 5th of July. The dates change a little bit in each year. Don't know why. But it seems like every time I load up, Bayern Munich have put another big bid in for him. That's Baude-Kita, whatever he's called. Yeah. So let's have a look at Martial, see if he's still at United, and see if he's can continue his good form last season. He's still there. His value's gone up. His crossing's dropped. I can tell you that. He's now 24. He's got 48 French caps. He's currently on international duty. Let's have a look how he did this season. His average rating's a bit wishy-washy. It's not dreadful. It's not great. Got 10 goals and 1 assist, which makes me think he's probably playing up front. But they've got Rashford. He's definitely not wing. How's he not getting assists? I suppose he's an inside forward. I'm answering my own questions. It's a bit mad, to be honest, but a lot of my French caps is he's not fond of getting play match performances, is he? 10 goals and 1 assist. What's that meant for Man United, though? It's meant they've won the league again. But only 4 points this time. There's no randomly selected teams, is there? No, Watford and Bournemouth finished pretty far away from each other. I've never seen that before. It's so weird. Would that happen in real life? Because that'd be really unfair, seeing as other what was that, 11th and 10th? There's money in it, so risky. Did United win anything else with Martial, though? Maybe it's 2020. Some cups a bit. They won league, obviously. Champions League. I'd go through all their games, but that'd take a really long time. So they did not win the Champions League. That's a championship then. I think they didn't win Champions League. They definitely didn't win Championship though. Not for a long time. It's been quite a while. That sounds bad for anyone that were born around there. Because actually, I was looking at my most views. That my people most views are like 24 to 35. I thought that's not odd. Just surprised. But yeah, that's not that long ago. I'm sorry. Even if you were still 30, you wouldn't be born there. You'd be 40, 50, 40, 40. I forgot maths. Yeah, 40. 41. But I'm getting sidetracked again. I'm dreadful at this. Mourinho's still the Man United manager. I'm not surprised. He's actually not done too bad. 2 league titles in a row. You can't really say no to that. But Martial he's winning. He's getting trophies under his belt. But it's not like he's performing brilliantly. Like I said, last season, 19 goals. 10 goals is still good. So everyone checks one from his last season, which I did not check. Records. Monday this season. No, I don't want to do this season. All the players. Right, so we didn't get a top goal scorer. You're actually 1 off, which is a bit sad. Not really big top goal scorer. I suppose that is quite a few, but anyway, sidetracked again. Martial's 4th season. Premier League title again. 2 in a row. Not bad. He's just not performing as great as he could. So we'll see if he can get his performances up a bit more. I feel like I'm saying that after each season. We'll have a look there. Right, it's 2021, and yeah, this year went a bit. I kind of hauled it a little bit too far. It didn't seem to stop, which is a bit concerning. So we're kind of into that next season as well. But here's Martial, 58 caps for France. That's 10 more. 25 years old now. Worth 42 million, and still on that contract till 2024. That's this season, but last season, a their average rating, a lot less, well not a lot less goals, no assists, but 2 player matches. So he clearly had, oh, maybe only played 23 times. I just realised that, and 8 were as a sub. Sprained ankle and bruised jaw. That's interesting, because it seems like he seems like being pushed out of the team a little bit. Did United bring anyone in that's taking his position? Kingsley Coman. That's not going to help your position, is it? Hey, there's a spoiler for someone that'll come up later. There's a spoiler for someone that won't come up later. Because I couldn't find a transparent picture of him. Brilliant hair in real life, though. Very admirable. Admirable. So, what happened to United this season? They didn't win the league. They came second to Arsenal. It's a common thing so far. We've had 5 seasons. It's been United, Arsenal 3, United twice. It's a bit unrealistic. Neither of these 2 teams are going to win the league this season. Both incredibly good teams. Both have a player that can score a scorpion kick. I mean, one might have been offside. Still a great goal. Even if we're against Sunderland and it's really painful. I can't deny how good of a goal that was from Mkhitaryan, though. Anyway, back to Martial again. We have to look at France, actually, because there's been another tournament, hasn't there? Look at the year. There would have been one last year. Well, they've qualified. I'm going to guess they qualified. Oh, they won the Confederates Cup. Did Martial play? Yes. Did he score at all in any of these games? No. Dembele did a lot. What happened in the... they won the European Championship. Thomas Lemar seems to be getting all their goals. Another spoiler for... damn it, Lemar and Dembele are both spoilers for what will come soon, I think. Not soon, but they will eventually be in episodes themselves. A group of England, Czech Republic, Scotland, and they beat Russia, Poland, Belgium, and Italy. Are they the best team in the world? Like, international-wise? I thought so. They've won quite a lot. Where England? That's about right. Looks like that's probably unrealistic, probably a bit lower. So Martial, good season for France. He's getting some awards left, right, and centre here. Look at this Confederates Cup winner, runners-up in the Champions League, 3rd place in Golden Boot, runners-up in FA Cup. They won Olympics. Well, I've said they won Europa League, he won League. He's quite a few trophies in his cabinet, hasn't he? They picked up any individual awards. That's real life. Goal scorer runner-up that happened. Olympics Golden Boot and Championship Golden Boot, Champions League Golden Boot 3 times. So he's still doing well. It's just he looks like he's being pushed out a little bit by Kingsley Coman, so we'll see how that goes for him in the next season, which is I'm already 2 games into, which is a bit of a shame. I think I have got to save just before, so I might have to use that one next time. That's painful. We'll load up his 6th season right now. Right, the year is now 2022, and we'll see how Martial has done. That's the first time I've actually typed that in without looking. He's still at Man United with 41.5 million. He's now got 69 caps, which means he must have played in the World Cup. I think his stats have dropped off a little bit. I can't actually tell, but we'll see how he did this season. It's been played again, it's weird. 33 games, only 4 as a sub, 13 goals, 2 assists, no play at matches, and 6.97. Which is his 3rd best season. It's not bad. 13 goals. You can't say bad about that, really. We'll have a look at his achievements, see what happened. They won the FA Cup, and that's it. They did not win the Champions League. He was named in their seasonal best 11, but who won the league then? I'm going to assume I think it's me at City. Where did United finish? For a minute I thought Bournemouth and Cardiff had finished 2nd and 3rd. They finished 4th. They still got Champions League football. They were really close. This top 5 is ridiculously close, actually, for a league. There's only 11 points between them. I mean, the team in Football Manager usually run away, at least top 2 kind of run away a bit. But to see this many teams that close is, it's unusual. We do need to have a look, though, at how France did in the World Cup. I hope it's World Cup. He's 26. I've also changed the age for what I'm deeming as a peak age for wingers, and it's now 26. So I'll compare stats in a minute. Let's have a look at how they did. So, it's not finished. Fuck's sake. Why did I have a feeling that was going to end up happening? Right, scrap that. They had South Korea, Uruguay and Ukraine in the group. They beat them all. They beat Spain in the second round. They've got Italy in the quarter-final. You find out in the next year whether they won it or not. Because I've messed up a little bit. Oops. But we're comparing his stats anyway, so what matters? Right, let's try and flip through these pages quietly. It's going to get more annoying the more I do, because this will all be the same booklet. Right, if we look at when we first started, when he was 20 years old, his crossing was 10, that's gone up by 1. Dribbling's dropped by 1. So his finishing, his first touch has gone up. His long shots, they've all gone up by 1. His long shots have gone up by 1. Passing stayed the same. Technique stayed the same. Composure's gone up by 1. Decisions have stayed the same. Flair stayed the same. Off the ball's gone up by 1. Vision stayed the same. His acceleration stayed the same. But his pace has dropped. That's it. That's all his stat changes. Not that big. But he's already he's not going to have massive stat changes from this player, especially Martial, because at the start of the game, he's already incredibly good. So, you're not likely to see big stat changes from him. But overall, pretty lacklustre season for United. I mean, they won the FA Cup, which ain't bad, I suppose, but coming fourth in league, you expect better, don't you? So, let's load up the next season and see. We can see what happened in the World Cup as well. There you go. So, the year is now 2023, and let's have a look at Martial. Let's see if he's stayed at United, because I'm starting to think he's not going to leave. Oh. Brilliant timing to say that, because he's at Real Madrid. I haven't really worried I've now got the league loaded up. I have good. Oh my god. Right, so, they've signed him in January, basically. So he had half a season at United, where he played 15 games, got 8 goals. Then he's gone for 56 million to Real Madrid. He's only worth 37 million now. He's on the same wage. He's got out 78 caps, which is 9 more. At 27 and 78 caps, pretty good. But you probably just saw how good Real Madrid did in the league. 106 points, which means there's a league title under his belt at Real Madrid already. And United did win the league as well, so both teams don't quite work as him getting a medal for both teams though. But if you look at when he joined, I can see they won the FIFA. France won the World Cup. I think we expected them to, because they were an incredibly good team. They were actually ridiculously good. I mean, if you look at the key players though, there's some really good players in there, obviously. But he won the... I've got the real name fixed as well, which is quite nice. I didn't even realise I had this. So all the teams have got proper names, which is nice, because, you know, some of these teams are messed up, like Real Sociedad and Real Betis are a bit screwed. But the Spanish La Liga Santander and the Copa del Rey are both trophies that Martial's now won, because of transfer to Real Madrid. So, if that's telling you anything, a 27-year-old Martial is worth 56 million to Real Madrid. And he played pretty good. They're his 2 best seasons, or half seasons, I suppose. But if you put them together, it's coming out at what? A 7.17? Or 7.17? Which would still be his best season yet. Because beating that one, he scored 19. So yeah, Martial's, he's got the move he kind of needed. Not gonna lie. Because now he's, well, arguably the best team in the world. Or one of. I mean, that sounds bad now. It sounds like I'm not saying United are one of the best teams in the world. Because they are. But if you look at teams like Real Madrid and like Barcelona, they're a little bit better. No offence to any United fans. Your team's really good. Just not as good. Try not to trigger anyone. I know how passionate football fans are. Anyway, let's go on to next season. Right, so it's 2024. We saw Martial move to Real Madrid for a pretty big chunk of money. So how's he doing? He's still there. He's worth 33 million. So he's dropping. He's 28. I mean, I think his pace and his... yeah, they've dropped a tiny bit. His stats aren't as... They are actually as good. His mental's just going to go up as he gets older, because it works. He's now got 87 caps. And he only played 18 games this season, and 11 were as a sub. Okay, do you want to say he got the move that he needed? I might be lying. Because this were kind of going to happen with Real Madrid's money, they're going to sign everyone. And when they've got, I suppose they've got Martial on one wing, and someone else that's going to come in a video on other. Spoilers. That's what I get for doing it all in one video, innit? In one save, sorry. What video I'm talking about. In one save. They're going to overlap and I'm going to see them. Probably shouldn't say anything. Yeah, people might forget. Just pretend that you didn't see any of those other players. But only 18 games and 11 as a sub. 6.85 average rating as well. That's not good. That's not what Martial needs. Martial needs a club that's going to play him in and out. I mean, he is old. He's already developed as good as he's going to get. So he's never going to be good at free kicks. He's never going to be at long throws. He's never going to be good at marking. Or tackling. Or positioning. Because he's not a defender. But I suppose he's, at least with France, he's doing well. I can just look at his achievements, see what happened in France. So, what did they win? He's got another La Liga title under his belt. And they were runners-up in the Copa del Rey and the Champions League. France didn't have any tournaments. Oh, he won the Super Copa de España. España. Can't roll my ends, so... on my tongue at all. Not the greatest season for Martial, really, if we're being honest. A move away from Real Madrid, maybe? Potentially. Because, I mean... he's not been played a lot. Who else have they got that's playing on these wings then? No one. Alex. He's a regen. Bloody good one as well. I get really intrigued by regen, especially when there's a 21-year-old goalkeeper playing for him. It's a bit nosy as well. Another Courtois. Anyway, so that was Martial's, what, 9th season? 8th season? 8th season. So we'll get through his next two because he seems to be dropping off a little bit. Right, so it's year 9 and it's the second last season we're going to have. So, we'll see if Martial has got any more caps appearances for Real Madrid. He'll have more caps for France. He'll probably 100 by the end of this. I should probably click on him, shouldn't I? 96 caps. Only worth 25.5 million. He is dropping off because his physicals are still really good. I mean, he's only 29. It's not exactly old. But he's not... I don't want to say he's not technically gifted, because his dribbling and his finishing's dropped a bit. His first touch and his penalty taking are good, but yeah, I suppose it's attackers. You're not going to get much in technicals of wingers. That sounds really bad, but it seems that Football Manager, probably is realistic as well, because I doubt they're as good at heading and stuff. But you see a lot of wingers have like these 4 stats, and maybe these down here, barring tackling, whereas your more centre mid players more rounded. At least he got 12 games to start and only 4 as a sub. But they're just not playing him. I didn't check last season. Oh my god. I ain't checked his injuries in a while ever. 2 months. 4 weeks. Just put a month. 3 weeks. 4 weeks. He's picked up I can get a stub toe and be out for 9 days though. That must be one hell of a stub toe. They're just not doing as well. Did he get any achievements though? They won the European Championship again. Runners-up in the Champions League. That's France, by the way, obviously. But he runs up in the Champions League and won League again. That's 3 league titles in a row. It's not like they're not doing it with a lot of points. Each season Martial's been there, they've done it with over 100 points. How the fuck 2 teams got over 100 points though? What is this league? How can the top 4 only have 4 losses at most? How can a team finish bloody 4th with 88 points? Oh god, there's been a lot of points. Teams that win this game with a lot of points, don't they? It's just ridiculous. It's because, no offence to the Spanish League, but it's like you've got them, then you've got this middle class, and then the rest of the teams aren't very good. I mean, that sounds bad, but it's not the most competitive league. I don't think anyone can really argue with that. You get competition between like top 3, and then you've got competition of who's going to get relegated, and then everyone just kind of drifts in the middle. But I don't think Martial would be caring. He's fucking smashing it. In terms of trophies, in terms of actually playing, he's not. But he's getting 110k to sit on his arse. So it depends what player you are. If you're, I don't know, Oscar, You'd fucking love that. Or Tevez. I mean, if you were someone that actually liked playing football, though, and actually wanted to play for a respected team, granted, I would not say no to 615k a week. You can't even say no to that at all, can you, really? I'm getting distracted again. Martial needs to move. His last season. We'll see how he does. He's going to be 30 as well. We'll see if he can actually, well, move and play well, or get appearances. Right, season 10, the last season with, looking at Martial. Interesting enough, Giggs is the Wales boss. His job's insecure, though. That's the wrong thing. I also would like to say it's probably 13 minutes past 1. Well, still at Real Madrid. We're 13.5 million. I mean, at 30 it's gonna drop off, but 111 caps for France. He played 20. Oh my god, yes. He played 28 games. He got 12 goals, 3 assists, and 3 play. That's Jesus Christ. After quite a few years of no player matches and a good 5, he got 3 in 1 year. It's mad. He's actually had a really good season. Internationally, good season. League, good season. Cup, good season. Continental. Yeah. I'm not classing non-competitive. Achievements, let's have a look. They won the bloody league again. He's got the winning. Bloody hell! Now this. I need to go on to this. I need to stop doing. It's the same year. This seems like a really big repeat of I'd say about 40 years ago. Do you know when I was looking and they beat Spain 1-0 and then had to play Italy? They ended up going to beat Argentina. I didn't look what they beat, but it's kind of odd actually that they've now got to play. They've beat Spain 1-0 and played Italy again. But what I wanted to look at then was the Confederates Cup. Why was the final Confederates Cup against Senegal? Martial got winner, but why were they playing Senegal? Of all the teams in the world, they beat Brazil in the semi-final. Fair enough. Martial, right. So, let's just look at the league. He's picked up a lot of trophies in his time. 105 points. Espanyol dropped off a little bit, didn't they? 88 points. 64 points. Right, Martial. We all know he's a good player. We know he's ridiculously good. He's 30 on this. This is going to be last season. I'm not going to go any further with him. We all know he's a good player. He's not played as well as he could have. I mean, he's missed quite a few games in a few seasons, especially these. And I feel like at United, I mean, he can be really good. He just seems to have underperformed in this one. But I said every save is going to be different. No two saves are going to be identical. United might have signed different players. Martial's going to perform differently in every single game. I mean, and I mean that as a sense of all 38 games in the Premier League are going to be different for everyone. Every team, should I say, there's more than 38 games Premier League. I don't know how many there are, I don't really care either. But, like, he can still be that world beater. I mean, he already is incredibly good. Just, you might struggle to pry him away from United for a decent price. It's going to cost you a shit ton, unless he starts underperforming. And then maybe you can get for 56 million, and then not play him. It's a bit annoying. But this has been a look at Martial. 10 years of Martial, basically. And I'd like to say he's really good. He is. He's already a proven goal scorer, a proven really good player. He's proven to everyone that he could adapt at Premier League and perform extremely well. So if you can sign him, I'd say sign him. But you're not going to be able to get him for a small amount. He's going to cost a shit ton. That's why I'm going to leave Martial's 10-year video out, really. He's good. He just is. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I will see you for the next Wonder Kid.